most disturbing to me when discussions have occurred surrounding Vietnam is that the depiction of the Vietnam veteran has been less than positive, I believe. Most Vietnam veterans, 99.9% of them, survived their experiences. They went back to civilian life. No matter what burden they brought back with them, they still fought through that and eventually led very productive lives, became great family people and raising children and grandchildren, and are great community citizens themselves. And that's more, I think, it's a better description of the Vietnam veteran than what we often see in the movies. The depiction that the Vietnam veteran is somewhat unstable and distraught over their experiences and could not survive or could not readjust has been, quite honestly, it's been overplayed. And I think perhaps this is one of the most important messages that maybe this exhibit brings to us, is that indeed all these veterans did survive their experiences. They went on to lead productive lives, and now they're making a contribution to not only this generation, but for generations to come, in order to explain to them essentially, look, war is hell. It's a horror. It's a terrible experience, and that we should try to do everything possible to avoid it in the future. But indeed, don't ever approach this subject lightly. And if we should have to commit troops to battle in the future, let it be known that there are many scars that you carry long after those experiences that you can only hope to share with other generations. And our decisions have to be very wise. And certainly this art depicts that. I would encourage everyone, both veterans and non-veterans alike, to take their children to these exhibits and talk to them, because the day may come when either their children or when their children have children, the day may come when they have to make some type of decision with regard to their commitment to this country, as we did back in the 1960s. And we should never forget that. And these exhibits bring out that type of discussion and encourage serious thought, and perhaps stir us up once again, if you will, and remind us that this is indeed the greatest country on this earth. And as Rick alluded to, it comes with a sacrifice. And we cannot forget all of those people that have indeed sacrificed their lives, not only for this country, but for other countries as well. This is something that Americans always have to be reminded of.
Aurora.